Okay, so hello. Today I will be explaining my Arduino IDE and how I use Git and GitHub and Gitkraken to put that on a repository on the internet so that all my code is safe, and in case something happens to my host computer, it is all safely on that external drive that is somewhere out in internet land. So, so I have here my Lab 1 Blink, which is what we have been working on in class, and I have my LED and potentiometer branch open right now, and I will get more to branches in a minute. But in here we have these constant integers, which just are basically like they stay the same throughout the whole program. They cannot be changed except for right here. I can edit them. And so that's useful. And then we have a threshold for our program. So basically what our program is going to be doing is we have a potentiometer, and once it gets over the threshold, it will turn on a light. And so as you can see here, my threshold is 2.5 and it is in volts. So we have a max of 5 volts. So if we turn the potentiometer to go over 2.5 volts, we can turn on the light. So if I upload my code here for a second, and whoops, I don't have my thing connected. Let me just get that connected real quick. And now you can see how I connect my Arduino to my virtual machine. So I have it connected now, and you can see it appears here, but now when we upload, it says permission denied. So if we open the terminal, we have to enter this fancy little code. Which will give it permission to upload to the Arduino. And now when I click upload, it uploads right to it, which is nice. So we can open my serial monitor, which you can see here the voltage that it is running. And so right now it's at 0.77, and you can see it is not running, or the light is not on at 0.77. But when I go to the potentiometer, and twist it up, and it goes over 2.5, and the light flashes. And then when I put it back under, the light turns back off. So that's pretty neat. And the same thing I can go into here. I can open the serial plotter, which is this fancy little thing that gives you a visual representation other than just numbers on a screen, like a little graph. And you can change it up and down, and you can see the little bar will go up and down with what the value is of the potentiometer or the voltage. So now if we head over to my Gitkraken, we can see I have all this stuff, all these branches. We have a master branch, which we don't do any coding on the master branch. We only code on the branches. And so we can check out our very first original branch, Blink, which this is just the basic. When it runs, it blinks the light for a certain amount of time. So if we have to first quit Arduino IDE, and then once we open it back up, it will have Blink's code on there instead of what we last had. And as you can see, there is blink. And so we have our LED, and then we have it in port 13, which is what this is basically saying, or pin 13. And basically it will turn on for half a second, and then it will stay off for 2 seconds, basically blinking. So if we upload that, we can see that my light is now blinking. So that's what we want to see. Yes. All right. And now we can go back to Get Kraken, and we can check out another little thing that I'm going to show off is the blink push button, which I may or may not have misspelled blink in that, but we can quit this and then open this back up. And now we have blink push button. So we can see here that once the button state equals high, which means pushed, it will turn the LED to high, which means it's on. Other than else, it will be off. And it's at a delay of 1, so it is constantly checking, but also not like dying because it's like going way too fast. So we can upload that to my Arduino, and we can check what's happening on serial monitor because it will print zeros for when the button is not pressed. But when I go here and push the button, my LED will turn on and you will see ones appear on the screen. And when I turn it off, zeros will come back, ones, zeros. Okay. And then we can go back to Get Kraken, and we will check out our original potentiometer code, which here we just have the original. It doesn't turn on the light. We have everything from it just reading the potentiometer value, and then here is where it changes the potentiometer value into the voltage value, and it will print voltage. So that's cool that we can change it from the actual value to the actual voltage that is going through the board at the time. And then if we go back, we can now go to my GitHub. Whoops. There we go. And we can see here is my GitHub, and I have all my branches here in GitHub, just like I have in my whoops, it does not want to just stay there. All right, well, you can see if I drag this here, you can see my branches in GitHub are the same as my branches in GitKraken. And so we can also make changes from GitHub. If we check out the branch that we want to change, let's say we wanted to change potentiometer. We could open up the lab1 blink file, and then we can open up the INO file. I'd go to this pencil, and then I click on it, and now I can edit what I want to. I can make a space, delete things, type things, and that will edit it once I make a title for my change, and then I click commit changes. And then once I did that, I'd want to go into my Git Kraken and click pull, which would pull the changes down to my Git Kraken. And that is how I work on Arduino and keep my Arduino code safe on GitHub. Thank you for watching.